A lot of people are speculating on a big market crash coming. Although this happens every year and people do it for marketing purposes, there is some truth in it. In this video, I will tell you why there is some truth of this mother of all crashes and how you can survive and still make money at the end. Hi there, my name is Jaime Shikaibo and welcome to your channel, The Foreigner in America, where I teach locals and foreigners everything related to personal finance and money. If you're someone like myself who loves money and richness and loves to know more about how to invest and be independent worth 7 figures, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that bell so you don't miss any one of my weekly videos. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at The Foreigner in America. Check out my blog, theforeignerinamerica.com. And also make sure you don't miss the opportunity to read my new book, A Foreigner in America Can Succeed, which is a solid read that talks about how to be successful in all pillars of life. Without further ado, let's begin. Robert Kiyosaki, famous author of the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, said that a brutal crash is coming and is urging people to go and buy Kriptos, silver, and gold. Let me tell you one thing about Mr. Kiyosaki. I admire him a lot, and he taught us all about how your house is not an asset and the cash flow quadrant between employees, self-employed, owners, and investors. But he is also a salesperson, a good salesperson that will tell people what they want to hear. I remember his books because I've read about 8 of them, and he specifically said that he did not invest in the stock market. He was a real estate guy. Now all he talks about is Kriptos. When is the last time he has come up talking about real estate investing and how great it is? That is because right now the topic of real estate doesn't sell. People want to hear about how to make money quick and easy in the market. He has a new book where he explains people how to manage money and mentions that people should invest in businesses, real estate, and other assets. Wait a minute, time out. You're saying in your book to invest in businesses, real estate, and solid assets. And then you're coming out saying to invest in Kriptos because a crash is coming? And Bitcoin just crashed from 65,000 to 35,000. And we don't even know if it could drop even more. It's crazy marketing. Other people talking about a crash include legendary investor Mr. Jeremy Grantham. Grantham is doubling down on his bubble warning because he sees stock prices accelerating with a lot of speculation. He makes reference to his colleagues Ben Inker and John Pease by calling stocks like Hertz, Kodak, Nikola, and Tesla examples of the mania in the market. He thinks that keeping the interest rates low forever to justify the market was a lie in the year 2000, and it's a lie today. Doing this did not stop the tech bubble in 2000 and the housing crisis in 2008. Yet another person who already predicted the crash happening soon is billionaire investor Leon Cooperman. In his interview, he made some interesting points which I will summarize them for you. He quoted, "It's the advance of greed, basically. The fact that the industry would get into the same predicament again is kind of surprising. The more things change, the more they remain the same." He described himself as a fully invested bear. He also said the biggest plus out there is the Fed has created an environment where there's an absence of alternatives, arguing that near zero interest rates have pushed investors into riskier assets such as high yield bonds, stocks, and cryptocurrencies. Yet he made a point that we're borrowing from the future. Interest rates shouldn't be where they are, and we should not be injected so much fiscal stimulus where the economy is growing off the charts. And that the market is going to be surprised because the Fed will raise rates sometime in 2022. They'll be forced to by inflation. He said that the bubble is not so much in the stock market, the bubble is in the bond market. So what do you think about this? Do you agree? Please comment below and hit like if you're enjoying the video so far. But the reason we're calling this crash, the mother of all crashes, is because of the big short investor Michael Burry. He called this market the greatest speculative bubble of all time in all things by 2 orders of magnitude or 100 times. What Michael is saying, that I totally agree, is that bulls make money and bears make money, but pigs get slaughtered. That is like one thing I don't like about the market investing. It is made so easy and just a click away that anyone just puts money into stocks and play around. He says investors are being too greedy, shouldering too much risk and chasing unrealistic returns. Bitcoin. Burry is best known for his $1 billion bet against the housing bubble in the mid 2000s, which was created a book and the movie The Big Short. His Twitter name is Cassandra, making reference to a Greek priestess who was cursed by the gods to share true prophecies but never be believed. He said that he's compared the hype around Bitcoin, electric vehicles, and meme stocks to the dot-com and housing bubbles, and said that the market is dancing on a knife's edge. So how do we protect ourselves against a possible crash? Let me tell you. First of all, you have to invest long term. If you're putting some money on Bitcoin and praying for it to go to 100,000 a coin so you can sell and be able to pay your student loans, please don't. As Mr. Kiyosaki said in his first books before he started getting all sales-ish, invest in businesses, real estate, and solid assets long term. What happens if a market crashes and you lose 40% of your portfolio? Well, you don't sell. You keep buying stocks of the same companies because now they will be for sale. What if real estate crashes? Well, if you own rental properties, you don't sell. You keep collecting rents and paying off your mortgages if you're leveraged, and then you buy good properties for sale. Check out my previous video about how to do that. If you invest in Bitcoin or any other crypto, do it for the long term. Bitcoin might go to 10,000 a coin and you will lose some money, but that thing in 20 years will eventually make you a lot of money. Don't panic every time it goes down. Mr. Buffett said that if you cannot control your emotions, you shouldn't be buying stocks. Now let me give you my foreigner insight for this video. Do not get all caught up by this marketing about the market crash. They predicted it in 17, 18, and 19, and nothing happened. The pandemic hit and struck the market, and people came out saying, I told you. Yeah, right. After 4 years of wrong predictions, everyone can be right. No one can predict the markets, and data is the only thing that matters when taking solid decisions about your money. If you like the market picking individual stocks, go for it. If you like index funds, go for it. If you love real estate, then check out my previous video and go for it. Just don't get scared because investors are saying it will crash. Have your emergency fund in place in an account that is not linked in the markets. And worst case scenario, you can pull money from there while your assets recover from the crash and you could get out and start buying things for cheap. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button and please subscribe to this great channel and hit that bell so you miss any one of my weekly videos. Check out my Instagram at The Foreigner in America, my blog, theforeigneramerica.com, and make sure you check out my book because it's a solid read and I totally recommend it to you. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time.